Hey everyone, welcome to Explore Killington. We're your hosts. I'm Slato.
And I'm Sarah.
And 2020's in the rearview mirror, everybody. Happy 2021.
Happy New Year!
Yeah.
Woo!
Right. What's on the show?
Well, we have an awesome show in store for you today. We're going to catch up with some locals here in town, and they're going to tell us why they love Killington as their home. We're also going to go over what it is to ski in control here at the mountain, as well as catch up with a few other locals on what they do on Sundays with their Sunday shred sessions. Then we're also going to catch up with Courtney here at the mountain.
Also, we got a little spot with Red Bull TV. We're going to go all the way to Norway and do a little kayaking. We're going to check out the summertime here in Killington, check out a favorite hike. It's called Deer Leap. We also are going to check in with a very well-known and respected boot fitter named Chris Slade down at Northern Ski Works. He's going to give us the ins and outs of boot fitting. And then finally, we're going to wrap it up with From the Vault. It's one of my favorites. What's
but
up first?
We are going to catch up with some locals here in town, and they're going to tell us why Killington is their home.
Hi, my name is Mike Miller.
Kelly Lang. Beth.
And Killington
It's my home.
Home means to me where your family and friends are. It's someplace special where you had an impact on your community.
It's a place that I can have fun in, and I just feel comfortable being myself.
Home is where I want to be at the end of the day, where I enjoy living. Killington is home.
So what draws me here, keeps me here, are the seasons and the versatility of what the Green Mountains offer.
The backyard is my playground.
It's everything we do, the outdoor community, hiking, biking, skiing.
You can go out and you have the mountains right in your backyard. You've got streams for puppy walks. You've got roads for road biking, golf course, and everything around you just is full of adventures.
There's so much more to this area than just a ski resort. Like I said, I moved here for the winters but stayed for the summers. I think that's one thing you really find that everyone has in common here is that they want to be outdoors.
There's no downtime in this town and in Vermont. Every season is awesome.
As far as a place to live, Killington's location is incredible.
We're right at the main crossroads of Route 100 and Route 4. So they're the two main corridors, north, south, east, west.
It's the center. I can be in Burlington in 2 hours. I can go visit my family 3 hours away just for dinner if I want to. Albany, Boston, everyone, we're in the center of everything.
I just think raising a family here is such a wonderful thing. I mean, to have your kids outdoors all the time is really a wonderful thing. And you don't get that everywhere, but the elementary school here, it shuts down on Thursdays so all the kids can go skiing. And I think that's just such a wonderful thing.
Raising a family was special in Killington. My wife and I were very fortunate to have a business where it freed us up to go watch the kids play. Now the kids are all grown up, and unlike living in some places, when they come back home to visit, we're all going to go skiing. And so being in Killington with kids, there's always a common core of things to do.
Killington is such an amazing community. I have never lived anywhere where I have met such a great group of people. People always come together in times of need. There's always a benefit or a fundraiser going on for somebody or some group. It really is wonderful.
Killington's community is one large family on an access road in the surrounding area. We're together all year round, and then we have a bunch of visitors, like cousins you feel like, coming to visit throughout the year, and everyone looks out for each other.
So community to me isn't villages and buildings, it's people's hearts and souls. And this is a great town for that. Killington is the beast of the east, and the town of Killington just isn't a mark on the map. It's a home to over 900 to 1,000 people that are proud to be here. And so it's a wonderful mountain and an even better place to live.
Sarah and I in front of the Killington Base Lodge, all masked up and getting our season on here. Sarah, what's up next?
Coming up next, we are going to have a little piece about what it is to ski in control here at the mountain. There's limited terrain, and it's important to know the code and stay safe.
One of the things we notice here at Killington is that people can ski and ride out of control. Skiing and riding out of control is pretty much not being able to avoid the people or objects around you at all times. Hey, my name's John Duke, and I'm the Risk and Insurance Manager at Killington and Pico. Skiing and riding in control is important, and it's important to talk about, and it's important to raise awareness about this because there are a lot of issues associated with not skiing in control. So the other day I was riding up the Northridge Quad, and I noticed a skier. The guy was traveling at a high rate of speed to the intersection of Great Northern. Wasn't sure if he had the ability to stop if he needed to. Now at the same time on Great Northern, we had a family skiing down Great Northern at a slow rate of speed, and there's so many unknowns up on the mountain, and if the timing had been a little different, that could have been a very different day for everybody involved. This time it wasn't. The skier crossed in front of the family, but if he had needed to stop, I'm not sure he would have been able to, and that's an issue. We take a lot of proactive measures to try and resolve these issues on the mountain. We have chicanes, we have slow signs, we have ambassadors going around making guest contacts to try to talk to people so they better understand how their decisions can impact themselves and others on the hill. As a member of the Killington skiing and riding community, you have a responsibility to ski and ride within control at all times. It's a shared responsibility that everybody has up here, and it's really all about making sure that everybody that comes here has a fun time and goes home and can come back again the next day. So if you're out on the hill and you see somebody skiing around out of control, feel free to elevate this conversation to any of our staff, ambassadors, ski patroller out on the hill. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your actions. And it's important for the community and yourself to ski and ride in control at all times.
So folks, remember, know the code and ski in control so everybody stays safe out there.
After the commercials, everyone, we're going to visit Courtney's Corner, and we are also going to take a look at a Sunday shred. So stay tuned. A lot more Explore Killington coming up after this.
Teddy's ready.
Brr. Can I order my pizza yet? I've been in there for 14 days.
Hi, I'm Dominic and welcome to Dominic's Pizzeria. We've made some changes this year, but some things are still the same. We continue to serve the best pizza in the region with unbeatable service. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, our table, or yours, you'll be glad you chose Dominic's Pizzeria.
For the past 32 years, Base Camp Outfitters has been recognized as the only place to shop for a true alpine touring and telemark equipment in Killington. Because of our 32 years of experience with uphill and telemark skiing, we can help you filter through the maze of product being offered. And we don't just offer boots and binding. It's about everything you will need for your mountain adventure. Packs, ski and boot crampons, and the best selection of skins available. So don't just buy anything. Come to Base Camp and get what is perfect for your needs.
At Northern Ski Works, we want you to have tons of fun on the snow. We'll get you on the right ski. We'll put you in the right boot. We'll get you outfitted in comfort and style. We'll get you adjusted and balanced. We'll get you finely tuned. We'll get you accessorized, and we'll outfit the kids. Recognized by Ski Magazine as one of the top 15 boot fitters in America. We've got all the gear in here, so you'll have fun out there on the slopes. Northern Ski Works, conveniently located in Killington, Vermont.
Welcome back to Explore Killington. We have a lot more in store for you. And up next, Slato?
Up next, we're going to visit with Courtney Difiore from Killington Resort. We call it Courtney's Corner.
Hey there, it's Courtney and welcome to my corner. Today we are talking about the new Killington app. This is new this year and it's a great addition, especially in a time when communication is key, especially in a year like now. So on your phone, you can go into your app store. It's for Android and for Apple. search Killington Resort and you'll find the app. It is our logo. And it's really great because not only do you have all the information you need, like real-time lift wait times, you also have the hours they're opening and closing, what's running. Right when you open the app, you have our conditions report, a link right to there and some information. You have our trail and lift report right there, webcams, parking reservations, which are new this year, and just all those things that you need readily available right there on the app. And additionally, it's pretty cool because you can track your day. So not only do you have all this amazing information at the tip of your fingers, but you can go ahead and track your day and it'll tell you what lifts you rode, what trails you rode, your vertical feet, and you can use our leaderboard and go ahead and try to gamify it with your friends. So you track yourself, you can also track your friends, be in a group, text through it. Say you're with a family or a group of friends and you're out on the hill and you're meeting someone. If you're tracking them, look and find exactly where they are on the mountain. We all have that one friend, you know? You're up at the top of the mountain waiting for them and they're like, oh yeah, I'm on the gondola. But if they're tracking, you can see that they're still in the parking lot booting up. And additionally, just by having it on your phone and using it, you're entered to win some prizes. We're giving away 2 prizes at the end of every month to users of the app. Once you leave the hill, you'll get an email eventually, kind of later that day, that gives you a nice little recap. It says like, hey, here's how your day was on the hill. You hit these lifts and these trails and you skied for this long or whatever. Just helps track your days and keep the stoke alive even when you leave the resort for the day. And another great new thing in addition to the app, but related, is our text messaging alerts. You can easily get updates right to your phone. So if you want to find the app, if you want to get some text messages, you can find all of this information at killington.com. We have the little communications hub so you can get everything you need. That's all we have for today. All this information lives on killington.com. It's there for you to use anytime you need. It's a great resource, and I'll see you out on the slopes.
Everybody loves a good Sunday fun day, especially Rick Kuehl and the boys, and they're gonna take it away with one of their Sunday shred sessions.
Guys, you know, excuse me, I was in front of you guys. You cut under the rope.
Jeez.
spread session with Rick Kuehl. And a side note, he has a beautiful little boy, Chase, with Phelan-McDermott syndrome. We do a great fundraising event every single year, Pie in the Chase. I'm so lucky to be a part of the class. This year is a little different because of COVID, but if you still want to make a donation, you can go to pieinthefaceforchase.com. It's a great cause, great event when we can have it, and such a cute boy. What do we have up next?
Coming up next, it's Red Bull TV. We're going to head to Scandinavia. It's time to go kayaking in Norway.
One, two, three, and all is alright. And I hope that it's live. 1, 2, 3, and all is alright. And I hope that it's live. 1, 2, 3, and all is alright. And I hope that it's live. 1, 2, 3, and all is alright. And I hope. Steam. Say bye or say hello. Bright lights, we're running in the night. We're running. 1, 2, 3, and all is alright. And I hope that it's live. 1, 2, 3, and all is alright. And I hope that it's live. 1, 2, 3, and all is alright. And I hope. Big dreams, we're running out of steam. Say bye or say hello. Bright lights, we're running in the night. We're running. Big dreams, we're running out of steam. Say bye.
Hey everyone, after the commercial, we're going to do a little boot fitting down at Northern Ski Works,
And we are going to head over to Deer's Leap for a little rock climbing, and I think Plato's got the keys to the vault. So make sure you stay tuned for more Explore Killington coming your way.
Sal here from Mogul Sports Pub. You know, the only sports pub in Killington. Mogul's offers free mini golf, air conditioning, 2 pool tables, dartboard, and TVs everywhere. Plus the best game room around. And if you're hungry, we offer wood-fired burgers, steaks, gyros, barbecue ribs, and of course, the best lobster deal in town. So just pop in at Mogul's and say, Sal sent me. See you there.
Looking for a spot the whole family can unwind, kick back, and relax? The Night Spot in Killington now offers a full arcade, live entertainment featuring local musicians, fireplaces for warming up after hitting the slopes, and of course, wood-fired pizza. The Night Spot can accommodate large groups, is family-friendly, and the perfect après spot for you and your friends. Stop in, warm up, snag a slice, and share your mountain stories. Visit the Night Spot for happy hour, dinner, drinks, live music, good vibes, and outrageously good pizza.
I'm Heidi Bomagen.
And I'm Caitlin Hummel.
Together we own Prestige Real Estate, a business focused exclusively on selling Killington real estate.
We believe our narrow focus enables us to offer you the best experience possible.
So put us to the test. We'll answer your calls promptly.
Know the answer to your questions or get you the answer quickly.
And listen to what you say and guide you in the right direction.
Buying or selling real estate can be complicated and overwhelming.
We promise to make the process as easy, efficient, and as fun as possible. Call us.
And welcome back everyone to Explore Killington.
And while it is wintertime in Killington, we are gonna take you back to foliage with a little drone footage of rock climbing at one of my favorite spots, Deer's Leap.
Hey everybody, welcome to the boot room here at Northern Ski Works in Killington. I'm going to be fitting this lovely young lady, Sarah, here with some boots. And Sarah, what I'd like to go over with you and our audience are some of the basics of boot fitting. You know, a lot of people come in here, they have some anxiety about buying boots. Either they've never bought boots before, or maybe they've had a favorite pair for over 10 years and they just don't want to give them up. And they've got to face that decision of buying the new one. But if you know what you're looking for, it's not all that bad. Okay?
All right, let's do it,
All right,
Slato.
so let's start with some stuff. First off, got to have a good sock, all right? Nice thin sock. It's going to wick moisture away. And what type of material do we want, Sarah?
Cotton?
No, cotton is rotten. Never a cotton sock. This is a wool and synthetic blend. This has stretchability. It's going to form right nicely to your foot. It's also hydrophobic. What does that mean? It doesn't like water. It's going to wick moisture away from your foot. You've got to wick that moisture off your foot to maintain the warmth, all right? So we got a nice thin sock. Now let's start talking about the boot here. I'm going to break it down. I grabbed a Technica here. The boot has a couple basic components. Plastic shell right here. We've got a liner right here that I got to unbuckle. Here's the liner. I'll pull that out. And then inside the liner is an insole, okay? So these are the three basic components of the boot. Now, we're going to talk about a little bit more about the insole later. But for sizing, what we want to do is measure you up. So I've got a measuring device here. Kick one of those bad boys off for me, please. So this is called the Brannock device. And measuring device, I can put your foot right on here, and I can measure your foot here. So on the ladies scale, you're about a size 7. Now this is only a number, okay? Don't get too hung up on it. Your everyday footwear is probably closer to an 8. Correct? So I find that for the ski boot sizing, it's usually one number lower, but that's not to worry. One of the ultimate ways to test, okay, Sarah, is we can do what's called a shell test. And I'm going to take this plastic shell. I know this boot's way too big for Sarah, but for what we're doing here today, this is going to work great. So let's put your foot right in there. I'm going to have you stand up, Sarah. Bring your toes forward so they're touching. And all I want to see is about a finger's width of room, which is represented by this stick for the comfy fit. So with your toes touching, you're going to give me a little flex forward. I put that stick in there, and I can feel, yeah, you got more than a finger, so this boot's too big. We'd size you down if we were going to really size you up here. So that's a great way to determine. If the boot fitter doesn't pull that boot apart and do a shell test, I don't think he's doing you right. You got to do that shell test, okay?
Second guess where you're getting your boots?
Maybe. You come down here, we're always going to shell test for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slip you into this beautiful boot. Now this is your own boot, so I'm going to let you hop right in there, Sarah.
And I'm going to let you buckle that up for us. Now Sarah's boot's real nice. It's a Solomon. The boot features that she has are micro adjustable buckles. She can spin this in or out to shorten or lengthen it. That's a great feature to tighten it up.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Come on down to Northern Ski Works for the best boot fitting around.
Sarah, up next is one of my favorite segments we do on Explore Killington. It's called From the Vault. You know, Killington's been in operation for over 60 years, almost as long as I have been.
Woo!
So we're gonna open up the combination of the vault. Check out this awesome piece from yesteryear.
You know, on a beautiful morning like this skiing is going to be just great at Killington, Vermont. For years, my dad would come home from his eastern ski trips and tell me how different it was from the west, with its small towns, 200-year-old homes, and great bed and breakfast inns. My father told me Vermont skiers had to rely on the snow that fell from the sky every winter. Well, that's no longer the case, because Killington has the largest complex of snowmaking machinery in America. Now you can ski from October until June on 18 lifts, including the longest gondola in the U.S. These are all local skiers: Ian Sterling, John Witt, Matt Druganis, and Bob Sardelli, who change their clothes between every run.
Sarah, you know that dumpster fire we call 2020 is in the rearview mirror. Thank heavens, it is 2021. Things are looking so much better. Listen, I'm looking forward to a great season with you and with all of you too. Now don't forget to watch KTV weekend mornings. You're gonna check out Patina. That's a show we call Killington Today. Gives you all the updated information about the resort, especially important this season.
Yep, and make sure you check us out on all those social media platforms. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Like us, love us, share us. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure you mask up, stay safe, stay healthy, make those parking reservations, get your booty up here, and slay it, don't spray it. Stay classy, Killington. Until next time.